Hello, and welcome back to Unlimited Blade Works. I will admit, it's been about half a month since I last recorded this. Not necessarily because I didn't want to record it, but more so because I was busy and I had recorded a ton ahead for this, and I'm not catching up on all my recording ahead. So, this is actually the day before this goes up. Yay! Hi guys. This is like actually sort of present echo. Last time stuff happened. What exactly happened? I'll remember in a second. Tasaka calls me after dinner. I guess there wasn't as much damage as we thought there would be at school. It must be because the one who set up the boundary field, Ryder, died quickly. I hear the students that were in the same classroom as Ryder need to stay in the hospital for a long time, but most students just have anemia. Ooh, hospital for a long time. Oh yeah, someone did mention that you're not actually... There's no, like, set life force sort of thing going on. So it's not like you're cutting off the lifespan by taking the life energy and stuff like that. It just can kill them. School's not going to close down, and we'll be having classes like normal tomorrow. Spend at least, like, a day. Like, a couple days off school while they investigate what went down. That's, like normal tomorrow. My oh my.
リンは何と言ってきたのですか？
ああ、学校はいつも通りだって。だから、明日も学校に行って、キャスターのマスターを探すことになる。
I wonder how much of it is because we need that for the plot.
そうですか。では、あの建物にいた人々に大事はなかったのですね。
一部を除いてはな。あ、藤根が帰ってこないのは職員会議か何かで忙しいからだと思う。
それはよかった。大河のことですから、明日の朝には何事もなく食卓に座っているでしょう。
Yeah, that is a relief for me as well. Yeah, Saber seems to really, gotten a bit attached to her. I guess all the sleeping together really helps. Well, since her energy is extraordinary, I stopped worrying about her when I heard everyone's alright.
ではシロ、先ほどの話の続きですが。
She leans over the table with a serious face. Ooh, conversation before. Good question.
やっぱり諦めてなかったのか、セイバー。
当然です。昨夜のような失態を繰り返さないためにも、私はシロの部屋で眠ります。それに文句はありませんね。
I don't remember even starting this conversation before, so... Yay! I do have complaints. Having Saber sleep in the same room as me is like telling me to die.
シロ、元はといえば、あれほど離れた場所からの遠隔催眠にかかるあなたが悪い。
I understand that, but...
私ではキャスターの魔術からシロを守ることはできないのですから、せめて同じ部屋にいるのは当然でしょう。魔術の感知は近ければ近いほどいい。キャスターがシロを狙うのなら、私とて離れて眠るなどできません。
いや、それは全くもって正論なんだが。
I think that Gaster won't use the same strategy since she failed once. I think so, but I say that Saber right now.
甘い。先ほどのデザート、白玉あんみつチョコまんじゅう並みに甘い。そのような考えだからこそ、キャスターなどという土下道にたぶらかされた挙句、アーチャーのような少年のねじれ曲がった野郎に罵倒されるのです。
I feel like Saber wouldn't be that straightforward in insulting the two, but I bet she would object like that.
聞いているのですか、シロ。私が女性だからなどという言い訳は聞きません。今夜からシロの部屋で睡眠をとりますから、夜な夜な土蔵などに逃げ出さぬように。
Shit, she predicted the move. Oh no, what do we do? She predicted both of them. Saber glares at me and makes her declaration. So she even anticipated that I was gonna run away to the shed. Ooh, I'm guessing she figured that out. She did figure that out pretty quickly in the other route, right? I'm guessing since nothing really happened like this in the other round, she never really felt the need to be so protective in that way, you know?
わかった。セイバーにはすぐ近くで眠ってもらう。
ようやく承知しましたか。 ええ、マスターとしてそれが当然の選択です。
けど何も同じ部屋ってわけじゃないぞ。俺の部屋隣に空き部屋があるのを知ってるだろ。
ええ、知っていますが。
その寝込みを守るってんならあそこで十分だろう。いや、そもそも同じ部屋で寝てたら敵だって入ってこない。むしろすぐ隣でセイバーが待機しててくれた方が油断して襲ってきた敵を撃退できるじゃないか。
Decent bullshit. Decent bullshit. Oh, I think this sounds pretty logical. It didn't start with an idea, but it turned into an idea as I went along.
それで十分だろう、セイバー。正直あの狭い部屋で2人っていうのも無理がある。物理的に眠れない。サーバントとしてマスターを寝不足にするのはマイナスだと思うんだが。
That's not the reason you're gonna be lacking sleep.
今夜はやけに弁が立ちますね、シロ。わかりました。多少言い訳じみたものを感じますが、いいでしょう。
Good. Man, being a master is hard enough. If I sleep in the same room as Saber, on top of that, I bet my brain will overheat. And the chaotic day comes to an end. Saber's just over there, like, poking holes in the screen door so she can just, like, watch. It's becoming more like a habit now as I train with Saber until 11 and spent an hour doing my routine in the shed. Okay, interesting. It actually seems to be somewhat normalizing into what happened in the other route. I get back to my room when the day changes. I hear Saber's breathing from the next room. My heart jumps at that, but I try to calm down as I get into my futon. I close my eyes, shake off any wicked thoughts, and tell myself to go to sleep as fast as I can.
そう簡単に眠れるか。
I try not to be conscious of Saber and recall what happened today. At the Red School. The boundary field of blood that would have created lots of victims if we had not stopped it. That causes my restless mind to stop. Students on the floor of the red classroom. She was desperately burying all of it right on the floor, and the students that looked like they were dead. I remember now. At that instant, I figured out the deep part of her.
次に会ったら殺すわ。だって敵同士でしょ、私たち。
She acted as a magus, but she never crossed that final line. She's firm, strong-willed, and magnificent, but she's outrageously good-natured. That difference must be her burden. How clumsy of her. The more she tries to act like a magus, the more she kills her true self as Sakarin.
いや、俺も人のことは言えないか。
Well, am I really trying to be a magus? I'm just trying to do magic. I sigh and roll the blanket over my head. Well, I guess there's something wrong with me. Took you long enough? For thinking that I want to be a support for such a perfect girl. Ah, there it goes. The thinking, the unlimited thinking about Rin. Interval, level 1. I see a dream. I wonder if we're actually going to be able to sleep through the entire night. I see a memory that I cannot reach through a small connected circuit. For what did he fight? And for what did he keep running? He never told anyone about his motives. Everyone around him saw him as either obstinate or a weird person. And on top of it all, he didn't talk much. So, I bet he's thought to be ruthless. His intentions, they weren't known. And at the very least, nobody knew about them. He never talked about his intentions, even after he became a hero, and was burdened with many things. That's why he appeared suspicious to the people around him. It's because nobody knows his intention. He conveniently saves people in danger, but nobody knows why he's doing what he does. See, it's inevitable that people would feel uneasy about him. He should have had a reason. Greed, pride, selfishness, lust, vengeance, or just devotion. Simple reasons like those, which are easy to understand. If he had any one of them, such an end would not have awaited him. And his reward for success was always betrayal. The things he picked up sifted through his fingers like grains of sand. He got used to it. He got used to it like an idiot. From the very beginning, his reward was not what he received from the people he saved, but the pure action of saving someone. The repetition of it makes me so mad that I want to punch him. It also makes me want to cry. The reason he was called a hero, his intention was never revealed to anyone. Nobody around him knew, and he, the only one who had to know, eventually forgot about it himself. That's why I shed tears in spite of myself. To the miracle that in the long, long path between the start and the goal, where what is right or wrong is not definite, he never strayed from his original goal. And the end comes. An excellent savior is only trouble for everyone except the ones he saves. He knew his limits and the vastness of the world. He accepts what can be saved and what cannot be saved. That is why he at least wanted people within his sight to be happy. Many scorned at his hypocrisy and his blind idealism. They were more enemies than allies, and he died at their hands. So, this is not a place in this world. This place is the end of him. The illusion that he saw on the verge of his death. The only pride he had within himself. The hero that used this scenery as his weapon falls into his own darkness in the end. The hill of swords that he reached. His battle ends atop this hill, surrounded by rusted steel without a wielder. He is still alone. But he thinks there is nothing to regret if he was able to save everyone that appeared within his sight. And he smiles in satisfaction, lets go of the sword, and crumbles down. That is why he never had any regrets. His objective was already accomplished long ago. From the start, he ran with his utmost effort, not for himself, but for strangers who shouldn't have meant anything to him. I mean, it really does seem like that is, it has to be Archer, right? The swords, he even has, like, this sword-looking thing for a freaking arrow. And all the, other stuff. I really am at a point where everything I hear about him makes me feel like there's a way I could work it in my mind for it to be Emiya's descendant or Kuritagu in some way. It does feel like that. Particularly because it's so easy to do a multiverse if that's really what they want to do. That's the big reason, I suppose, why I could honestly see it at this point as Emiya or Emiya's descendant, and him being the same throughout it. Because if this, like, Throne of... what was it called? Throne of Heroes? I forget. This out of time thing exists. It's out of time. It means if there is, say, a multiverse or anything like that, which it doesn't necessarily have to be, just because this has decisions doesn't mean there's a multiverse. And there are multiple routes you can take. That's not always the case. with that in mind, if there is something like that, and they could easily do something like that because they have all these like lore concepts that they haven't delved into, I could easily see Emiya or his son just being one of those paths that can be taken and drawn out, possibly due to a connection to something. Say if it's like a descendant of Emiya, like a connection to, if it's like his and Rin's son or something like that. Ignore the white hair. I really have very little explanation for the white hair outside of it being Ilia's son. I don't know. Even if it is something like that, easily just like pulled in because of something like that. I feel like that would be very interesting because every time I see him talk or see him do anything or these dreams, it feels like I can easily apply it to any one of them. Admittedly, it's definitely starting to more like trend towards Emiya or his descendants more than Kritsugu. There's probably more things that you'd have to make work right in terms of like lore reveals in order to make Kritsugu make sense. But at this point, there's so many parallels with Emiya, but differences that both a descendant of him, or maybe him, if he goes like in a weird direction in terms of his character arc, I suppose. Like you see him learning his sort of style from Archer and stuff. You see that sort of stuff. Like you could easily imagine him sort of just like either having that himself or passing it down to his like son or something like that. You see this idealism concept, this like goal to essentially save people, and this ideal that you could easily imagine having a different take on it for a son and that sort of stuff, because that's not uncommon at all either, especially in fiction. And you can easily see Emiya doing all that sort of stuff himself too. So I'm sort of at this point where like everything I see just is like, yeah, that could work for that, but it could also work for that. It all sort of makes sense in this way. Like you can make any of them make sense, and there's not really anything that makes me feel as though it's got to be one of those. I mean, I will be in shock and awe if it's not one of those three. I will be. Maybe I'm just convincing myself that it's got to be one of those three at this point. And man, I've done that before. I've done that before where I was so convinced that it's got to be this reveal. This has got to be what they're like hinting at, foreshadowing, sort of thing. Oh, and then you just so focus on those possibilities that you start convincing yourself because you're like looking at this thing, it's like, oh, that sort of makes sense, and then you overlook the things that are either, you know, foreshadowing what it really is, or you sort of ignore them, or you don't pay as much attention to them, be things that might contradict it. So it is what it is, but yeah. At this point, I'm not sure how much I can add because everything just sort of appeals to all three of them. I rub my drowsy eyes and get up. It's 5:30 in the morning. And if you're sleepy, so I guess I was able to sleep well last night in spite of everything.
単純にできてるんだな、俺。
He's coming to a lot of realizations about himself this arc. I grumble while getting out of the futon and change into my uniform. I can hear faint breathing if I strain my ears. I feel Saber's presence on the other side of the sliding door. And I wonder what she looks like when she's sleeping. My head just blows up.
朝飯だ。朝飯を作ろう。
That's good. That's good. Shake the indecent thought out of my head and get out of my room quietly. I need to store my clothes in a different room so I can just go get dressed somewhere else. The breakfast table. My expectation that it would be a quiet breakfast considering what happened yesterday.
そこでそのお医者さん、なんて言ったと思う？藤村さんは稀に見る健康体ですから、献血でもしていったらどうですか？うわっはっはっはだよ。
You should. You probably could. Okay, so this is not new news, but I do sort of remember something that just reminds me of something that was in the news about a breakthrough that can convert like certain types of blood into, I think it's O positive or just O blood or something like that, which is like it works for everyone. Like everyone's blood will, like if you get a blood transfusion, everyone will accept it in their body rather than rejecting it. So, I mean, why not? I know you're about, what is it, 18, 20 years off? No, 15, somewhere in that range. But hey, maybe they'll, you know, experiment on it, you know, and get that. Or unless you are O positive. Does this say?
私だって病人だって言うの。ああ、もう次からあんなところ行かないんだから。
Shh. I wasn't trying to do that. I was wondering if in all of this, it like gave their blood type. Because there's so much information in here. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it gave blood type and that sort of stuff. No? What a shame. We still don't really know who Castor is. Doesn't really matter at this point. Castor. I still don't get what the wise up thing means. Like... Yeah. Okay, Taiga. How you doing? Badly, it sounds like. And it is totally destroyed by Fujine, who is more energetic than usual. In terms of horse racing, this development is, well, the dark horse, but something tells me this might have been more the likely outcome than anything.
あ、お味噌汁おかわり。玉ねぎ抜いてね。
はいよ。で、それから倒れた生徒はいろんな病院に運ばれたって言うけど。
そうね。個人差はあるけど、昨日中には回復したはずよ。4回。1年生の子たちはただ眠ってたのと大差なくて、2年生の子たちは記憶が飛んでる子もいたみたい。3年生の子は2階の教室にいた子より大事はなかったけど、1階の教室はちょっとね。
Fujine looks down as though it's difficult for her to talk about it. I feel bad. We really didn't go into that much detail about what happened in the last time. It was in a better state last time too, unless Castor made it work better, which is possible. Fujine has gone to all the hospitals in this town. Has she? Okay. She has just seen what kind of conditions the students on the first floor classrooms were in.
ごめん、この話はもうやめる。ともかく学校はいつも通りなんだろ？
けど3年生はもうじき自主登校だし、体調が悪い子は休んでいいことになってる。3年の子たちほとんどが休むんじゃないかな。
I see. Then it'll mostly be first and second years coming to school today.
なあ、藤根、うちの学校でさ、竜道寺の関係者って誰かな？
That's totally gonna show up in the recording too, isn't it? It might. I don't need virus protection at the moment, god damn it. I'll probably cut off since I need to cut things off in order. Well, whatever.
一星くんじゃないの？彼、お寺の跡取りでしょ？
Yeah. Have we not even thought about that possibility before? We were just talking. I'm remembering things that happened last time. We were just talking about the possibility of the memory being erased.
だよな。はい、なんでもないから忘れてくれ。
I don't need a driver update. My goodness. This computer and its freaking pop-ups. I put my bowl down while I look at the ceiling. The only one connected to Ryota Temple at our school is Issei. But it's too soon to decide whether he's a master, and most of all, I don't think he's a master. Why not?
じゃあ行ってくる。留守番よろしくな、セイバー。
If someone like Shinji can be a master, he can be a master. I mean, why not? All it takes is someone to put him in the right situation, even unwittingly, and Castor to just be erasing his memory regularly.
シロも気をつけて。あの校舎から結界がなくなったとしても、キャスターのマスターがいる以上は油断できません。0時はあと一つだけなのですから、行動には細心の注意を。
分かってる。キャスターのマスターを見つけたら、まずここに帰ってきてセイバーに報告するよ。
はい。期待に添えるよう、私も魔力を回復させておきましょう。
Saber seems... Oh, sees me off. Never mind. It seems Fujine has more things to take care of regarding the incident yesterday, as she went to the hospital right after breakfast. We're second years, right? I think we are. The school doesn't look any different even after such an incident. It's 7:30 in the morning and the school gate is filled with students. Students are talking about what happened yesterday, creating a rather noisy scene. So, in the middle of it all, in front of the school gate is... Tazaka, standing there, An angry devil. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling, but I can't sneak past her since she's in the middle of the road.
よ、おはよう、登坂。今日は遅いんだな。
I stop and greet her. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
つまり一星が怪しいと思うのよ。
Okay, that is not what I was expecting you to say. Whoa. First thing she says is straight to the point.
怪しいって何がさ。
キャスターのマスター、竜道寺に巣を張ってるキャスターと竜道寺から学校に通ってる一星。
ないって。そんなの偶然の一致かもしんないだろ。
No. Suspicious though. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, 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 I think he's I totally read that a different way. I thought you were saying that you thought he's suspicious of something. Like he was suspicious of us. Like he was like thinking we were like going out. Sorry, like thinking we were like going out or something. Sorry, I got my hopes up there. I'm sorry, Rin. I got my hopes up there. That, you know, maybe seeing us together, being like, yeah. I tried to defend you, say. He's definitely suspicious. He doesn't have a memory of it. He doesn't mean he's doing it willingly, even. Doesn't even mean he has any malicious intent whatsoever.
そんなわけないじゃない。いい？ここ数週間、竜道寺の山門はずっと閉じられているのよ。部外者は入れないし、寺から外に出てきたのは一星ぐらいのもんなんだから。これで怪しくなかったら、真犯人は誰でもいいってレベルでしょ？
Maybe. But would Castor actually hang out at the same place her master is spending time at on a regular basis? Would she? I feel like didn't we have a discussion with her that made it sound like she was going to Ryota Temple in order to be out of the prying eyes of her master? I sort of felt like that was a thing. I still wouldn't discount the possibility of Issei, especially if she's taking away his memory. But I feel like she's the sort to just separate herself entirely and just go do her own thing and leave her master some oblivious random person so that her master can't, you know... I suppose he is tired regularly. Maybe that's from the magic being taken out or something like that. I don't know. No, no, never mind. She's getting magic from absorbing it throughout the town, so... I could see the argument, but there's fair reason to think no, that's not the case.
あのさ、外に出ないって言うけど、普通お坊さんは頻繁に寺から出てこないもんじゃないのか？
バカ、あんたいつの時代の人間よ。檀家回りあっての総門でしょ。山寺に引きこもってお賽銭だけで食っていけるんだったら明日にでも出家するわよ。
What would you look like bald? I was curious. Just like I might be serious. If Issei was here, I'm sure he'd be yelling that she's an offering thief. I'm interested in what's going on with the temple, but that's not the problem. I should worry more about our surroundings. We're at the school gates. Students coming to the school are all around us. They're all paralyzed at the reckless speech of the school idol to Rin.
何よその目。何？エミヤ君は一星をかばうってわけ？いいわよ私は。あなたが現実的な推測を無視するって言うんなら。
But our school idol's the only one who does not realize the situation.
大阪、ちょっとこっち来い。
何よ、逃げる気？
逃げない。いいからこっち。
I tracked Asaka by Ran.
ちょっとエミヤ君。
She can complain later. Just let me get away from here as fast as I can. Oh boy. I think Rin might be losing perspective on everything that's happening. Oh my. The morning practice must be cancelled because of yesterday's incident, as the archery range is, well, quiet. Good. We won't attract attention here. So the remaining problem is... Tasaka, who's glaring at me silently.
分かってる。遠坂の言いたいことぐらい俺だって分かってる。分かってるからそんな顔するな。
すねてなんかない。
Well, my mind is stunned at the lightning comeback, but I have to deal with her calmly. Issei's life is on the line here. Knowing Tasaka, I bet you would do something reckless to test Issei.
あなたこそごまかさないで。キャスターの本拠地は竜道寺で、一世は竜道寺から学校に来ているのよ。
Tasaka yells at me. She's right, but I just don't think it's Issei.
何よ、反論があるっていうの？
Well, my biggest objection is that we probably wouldn't dwell on thinking it's not Issei this long after it's brought up if it was actually him. You know, just storytelling. But I'll die before Issei if I give her such an ambiguous answer. But I can't leave Tasaka like this, so I'll have to try to convince her somehow.
よし。どうしても一星が怪しいって言うんだな、遠坂は。
He is. Doesn't mean he's him. It doesn't mean it's him, though.
そうよ。エミヤ君にはわからないかもしれないけど、今の竜道寺はとにかく変なの。キャスターが根城にしているってこともあるんだけど、それにしたって揺らぎが大きすぎるっていうか、集まりやすすぎるっていうか。
集まりやすすぎる？それって街から吸い上げてるっていう魔力のこと？
Interesting.
それは関係ないことだから気にしないで。
What else could be collected? Offerings? Are you paying attention to how much the temple's taking in offerings? You're more suspicious than Issei right now, Tasaka.
ともかく、そんなところから涼しい顔でやってきてる時点であいつは怪しいの。
He's been like tired for a long time. Like not sleeping well and shit, man.
ええ、前からあいつには一発蹴り入れてやんなきゃなんないって思ってたし、今回の件はちょうどいいわ。
You just want to kick him, man. I'll kick him for you. Well, I mean, if it's just a kick. Tasaka's serious. I heard that they weren't on friendly terms, but I didn't know it was this bad. Actually, what the hell did Issei do to Tasaka? I'm, well, a bit curious as to what could cause Tasaka to be so drastic. No, now's not the time.
そうだな。一星の立場が疑わしいってのには俺も同感だ。
当然よ。これ以上かばったりしたら、それこそ同罪なんだから。
Ooh, so he's already guilty and I was that close? Damn.
なあ。だから一星のことは俺に任せてくれ。
I have a fair argument. You obviously cannot take this. Well, neither of us can take this and do it from a fair perspective. I like him too much, you hate him too much. Yeah. Whoa. It looks like she doesn't believe me at all.
信じろ。一星が友人だからって手加減はしないし、遠坂にも嘘はつかない。だいたいそんな心配はいらないんだ。一星があんな非道をするわけないんだから。
It doesn't mean he can't be manipulated into doing it. If he's losing his memory... The silent pressure continues. I bet Tasaka's worried that I might go easy because Issei's my friend. Her doubt is only natural, so I just have to endure it. I have to get her to believe in me.
わかったわよ。一世のことはあなたに任せる。
Whew, okay.
遠坂。
I sigh with relief.
けど、どうやって見極めるのよ。エミヤ君、マスターの見分け方覚えたの？
That's a fair question. Strip him down, look for command spells? I might be able to. I'd probably have a better chance of getting him naked than you would. Saka asked about the fundamental deficiency in this proposal.
まさかいつもの調子で「おい一世、お前マスターか?」なんて問いただすわけじゃないでしょうね。
I mean, that's always plan C.
いくら協力関係でもね、そんなたわけたことをやろうって言うんなら、ここであなたとの決着をつけてやるわよ。
Plan A, Emiya gets him naked. Plan B, Rin gets him naked. Plan C, ask him if he's a master. Plan C... Wait, D... Shit, plans. Money. Get money. That's plan D. I don't know, yeah, I'll do it. The story will require me to do it, I'm sure. She's mad. She's really mad. Shit.
大丈夫。聞かなくてもマスターかどうか分かる手段はある。一世の件は今日中に白黒つけるから、遠坂はおとなしくしていてくれ。
そうね、協力関係ってこういうことだし。
Here's the twist. So, you know how they have H scenes, and I think there's the one, or there might have been multiple. There's at least the one in the last route involving Saber. So in this route, it's Rin's route, like, obviously. And you think it might be with Rin, the H scene and stuff that I have turned off. In reality, this one's with Issei. Like 20 straight minutes. She starts walking away with a gesture that obviously tells me she is not content. The entirety of the H scene is gonna be Emiya trying to, like, closely inspect each part of his body while naked, while both of them are naked, with mirrors around them, of course, obviously, and try to figure out if he has a command spell. You gotta be thorough about that. Maybe scrub him down a little bit too at the same time. Get some soap and water, and yeah, that's how this is gonna go. I'm calling it. I will eat my hat. I can find a hat. I will eat my hat once I find a hat, if that is not what happens by the end of this round. Remind me when the round ends, and I will do that.
信頼してるわ。けど、あんまりバカなことはしないでよ。もし一世がそうだった場合、下手な行動は命取りになるんだから。
Saying that she'll actually trust me. Tosaka, oh. Saying so, Tosaka goes back to the school building. I see her off.
あれ、今のもしかして。
I realize that she might have been worried about me. It's lunchtime, so I go to the student council room.
邪魔するぞ。
I call out and open the door.
おう、今日はここで昼食か、エミヤ。
Yeah, I want to eat off your ass. No, too quick. Gotta do this slower. He says eating lunch by himself inside. Good. This is convenient. We're alone. Should I turn on the H scenes right now?
どうだ、調子は。昨日の事件、どんな塩梅になったんだよ。
I have them turned off, so I'll never actually know if that's the case. None of you can prove me wrong either. No, this doesn't exist in any other format. I sit down at the table and start talking casually.
それが説明されずじまいだ。1階の空き教室に置かれていた薬品がどうしたとか、そんな当たり障りのない話だよ。昨日の午後から朝まで散々校舎を調べ回って、出た結論がそれだとさ。
He must be very unhappy, and he starts biting on a tough-looking carrot. Where were you yesterday, anyways? I half remember something very vaguely about you not being there. But that could have been me remembering that at some point, but misremembering it at that point, so I had the information wrong.
しかしお前も運がいいな。昼休みから珍しくサボりかと思えばなお逃れたという。
Oh, indeed. Thank you.
普段の行いがようやく報われたということか。
He now sips on his tea happily. Man, this isn't the right atmosphere to interrogate him, so I'll wait and see for a while. Suddenly, I noticed lunch break will be over in 5 minutes. After we spent all the entire lunch break on that H scene, right?
どうしたエミヤ？何かひらめいたか？
ひらめきはしないが、思い出した。のんきに弁当食ってる場合じゃなかった。
I quickly wrap up my lunchbox and turn to Issei.
不穏な空気。言っておくが金の無心はするな。
Have I done that before? Can I do that?
ねだられてもないものはない。
Fair enough. I get up from my chair. I don't have time. I take a deep breath.
一星、何も聞かずに上着を脱げ。
Yes, it's happening. Let's do this. I clearly state what needs to be done.
なんでそう？
だから制服を脱げ。上着だけじゃなくてシャツもだ。
Look, take your top off. Take your top off.
裸じゃないと意味がない。
Fucking yes, this is happening.
何を言い出すかと思えば正気か貴様。
そう、せっぱせっぱ。いいから脱げ。放課後になったら手遅れなんだから。
I attack Issei.
やめるかったわけ。貴様それでも武家の息子か。
Yes, and in some cultures this is considered a way of fighting. Let's do this. That was a really underwhelming way for them to replace the H scene. Oh, 5 out of 10 will never buy again. Well, yeah, let's go with that. To summarize, I didn't find a command spell in Issei's body. I checked thoroughly, but I didn't find anything like a command spell.
よかった。いや、ほんとよかった。
I nod to myself.
何が良いものか。貴様、ここまでやっておきながら何もないとはどういうことだ。
For nothing? That was so much fun. My goodness, man.
ああ、そうか。悪かった、一星。事情は話せないんだが、どうしても調べたいことがあったんだ。
I bow and apologize. Yeah, that'll be plenty. He'll just accept it.
悪いことをしたと思うのなら謝罪の一つもするというもの。
Do you not think I did something bad? Were you liking it? You say you're silent with a serious face. But now the search has gone back to square one. If Issei, the one at Ryota Temple, is innocent, there's nobody else here that might be Caster's master.
なあ、一星。最近、寺の方で変わったことはないか？
変わったことというと？
わからない。ただ、今までとは違うこととかない？
そうだな。最近の話なら見慣れない女が一人いるぐらいか。
Issei says so naturally. There's an unfamiliar woman. Could that be Caster? Well, I'm sure she could pretend to be human without a problem. Or would that be Caster's master? Maybe I should ask Issei about it. I'll save. As I recently called the Death Coaster when I was playing some Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 multiplayer with my friends lately. I don't know why that came to mind. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I guess I'll ask him about it. She is not one to reveal herself to ones living at the temple, but I might be able to get some clues.
一星、その見慣れない女ってどんなやつなんだ？
I do vaguely remember you having particular outbursts about woman in the last round.
外国から来たとか、いつもターバンみたいな布で顔を隠しているとか。
なんだそれは。そのような怪しい女ならばすぐさま放り出している。どんな思惑で知りたがるのかは聞かないが、彼女は真っ当な客人だ。
Promising.
兄貴などは毒札なんだと喜んでおるが、俺は不思議と気に入っていてな。一度しか話したことはないのだが、悪ぶっているように見えるが根は善人だ。
ありゃ、聞いてみるもんだな。一星が女の人を褒めるなんて。なんだ、もしかして惚れたのか？
バカを言うなったわけ。俺が感心したのは、あの女が自分でも気づいていない部分の話だ。大体だな。兄と仰ぐ総一郎の相手に消そうするなど。
Come on, say it with more fluster. Issei suddenly stops and lowers his head.
No.
I don't know if he felt dizzy or what, but Issei falls on the table and does not move.
どうした一星？ 貧血か？
いや、体の調子が悪いのではない。
He raises himself real fast. I laugh, thinking that he's acting like a coiled doll.
いっせ。
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I look at Issei without looking at my slash stomach.
獲物がかかった。私を追求する者に遭遇した場合のみ、この人間に植え付けた命令が作動する。
Interesting.
この人形も、もういらない。
Well, I think we have an answer. The knife in Issei's hands stabbed into Issei's neck. My mind fades from too much blood loss. The wound reaching my organs is not causing my consciousness to fade. My brain that wants to deny the scene in front of me freezes my consciousness. Issei falls down before me, not knowing what went on. I collapse onto the floor from my knees. I do not hold my wound, and I blankly stare at my friend who's now a corpse. Dead end. Am I dead? How did that kill me? No, yeah, tiger. Oh, first one! First one. First tiger.
Yay! Cosmo was dead!
This is the fucking same place! How is this supposed to be nicer? I have no idea what you guys are saying. Okay, we done with that? Hi.
さて、注意1秒怪我一生。誰彼構わずむやみに聞けばいいってものじゃないのよ、エンド。どうだったかな？
Okay. Has that ever burned me before? Just inquiring about something. I don't think so.
あまりにも理不尽&唐突なし、これぞフェイトって感じで最高であります師匠。
The game is self-aware. The game is self-aware.
だが我々はこの犠牲を忘れてはならない。さあ、竜道くんに黙祷3秒。
Hmm.
3秒といういいスタート差がさらに最高であります師匠。
Okay, I just gave him a moment of silence. Oh, I already did my silence. You guys can be silent.
でさ、イリアちゃん、実際竜道寺の人たちはどうなっちゃってるわけ？
There is no way that was 30 seconds. Editing Echo. You're looking at the time. If it cut that out. Figure out if that was 30 seconds. There's no way that was 30 seconds.
キャスターが作った人工的なレイジを組み込まれていて、キャスターの参加条を破ったり破るやつに出会ったら、骨人形みたいに一つの命令を実行するだけの人間になるの。あいつ道具を作るのうまいから、シローだってあいつに捕まったら魔術補佐の限定霊装にされかねないわ。
That's pretty neat as a concept. Oh, that's a ring thing back there instead of a saber. You can tell because of the freaking twin tails. There used to be a saber thing up there. I guess that changes the route. This place is not remotely fancier though. You guys lied to me. My goodness.
悪！キャスターは悪認定！他人を己が意のままにしようなどと教育者として許しません。
I rattle around some of the silverware from breakfast.
別にそれだけで悪いっていうのはどうかと思うけど、キャスターは確かに小物で臆病で狡猾だけど、根はまだ悪人になりきれてないし。
Did you say Caster did it or the Master did it? Caster's 3 rules. Okay, so that would imply that it is indeed Oh, I, I guess I learned that it looked like someone that. Have we seen Gaster underneath her robe? No, we haven't, have we? So she might not. Actually, like, be foreign looking, like, I was sort of assuming when, Emmy was asking the question.
なぜかような魔女をかばう弟子1号
Oh, I wonder why.
何か思うところがあるの
別にそういうわけじゃないよ。私はただ魔術で誰かを拘束してもそれ自体は悪いことじゃないって言いたいだけだったり。
Oh, that's something we can all agree on, right?
あ、思い出した。イリアちゃんもっとひどいことしろにやってきたじゃない。
She's really not been very... Ilya, I miss you. Come on, come back into the story.
ちくしょう、バレたかこんちくしょうめ。なぜかその市内には勝てません。
当然よ。この道場では魔術は一切禁止なんだから。
You should bring Saber in.
弟子1号が私に勝つには野生のライオンとか近代兵器を持ってくるしかないんだから。
And that would never ever happen.
さ、いい加減反省した？
はーい、もう悪いことはいたしません。
Ever, ever again. If you keep that, you're gonna go up my list in terms of favorite characters in this.
うん、いい子だ。これで少年の願いも叶ったというもの。喜べ弟分。このルートではイリアちゃんはおとなしめだぞ。
Yay! I did actually throw my hands up there.
はいはい、今回はおとなしくしてればいいんでしょ。
No. No, don't. Just be nicer.
あ、いつも暴れっぱなしっていうのも芸がないしね。リンルートではいっそシロを助けてあげて他のヒロインを食っちゃうのもいいかな。
Take one of the other pair? Wait, what?
なあ、そこまで考えていたというの？反則コスだけでは飽き足らず、本編でそんな美味しいシチュエーションさえ演じるなんて。イリア、怖い子。
I don't think the previous ones in the last route had the sliding doors. I don't think they did. I guess it is slightly fancier. Ah, bullshit. Fancier my ass. Just load. I made a mistake. I'll not do that. It's pointless. I guess I won't ask. No, it'll be dangerous to talk about this. Issei is living at the Ryoto Temple. If he gets suspicious of this strange woman, Issei might get curious and do something. And if that woman happens to be a master, Issei would be in danger. I mean, even with this train of thought, I could have easily been like, well, I just need to ask about her. And, like, joke around about the idea so he doesn't really get, like, suspicious or anything like that. Well, this is it for today. I call it good since I found out Issei's unrelated to the Holy Grail War.
ああ、そういえばエミヤ、シンジの妹、今日はいなかったな。
Right.
さくら、今日学校休んでるのか？
That's not a positive at the very least.
シンジも休んでいただろう。二人とも無断欠席。うちで何かあったのではないかと職員室で問題になっている。
I'm at a loss for words being confronted with a problem I'd forgotten about. Yeah. Sakura seems very easily forgotten about in all this. And Shinji especially. Like, he just like ran off and we just totally didn't even address his existence after that.
お、昼休みも終わりだな。教室に戻ろう。
Issei pushes me out of the student council room. All the while, thoughts of Sakura's absence and what Shinji may have done after losing Ryder twirled around in my head. I can't imagine he'd do something positive. Interlude. Well, that's promising. It is a sound like hitting steel. Did he actually go get help and hide since he lost his servant? Well then, I hope he didn't bring Sakura here. He arrives at the place, breathing heavily. His footsteps are loud and the rhythms unsettled. He leaves the door open and staggers forward, as if pulled by his falling body. He looks around. The church is empty, with the morning service already over. The only light is the sunlight coming in from overhead. The silence creates a solemn atmosphere, and the stopped space creates a clear silence. He is like a heresy in it all. No, that isn't not accurate. To say he arrived is not correct. His ragged breath, his unfocused eyes, his shaking limbs are like those of someone running away. He's come here to find shelter. Now, everything makes sense. His desperation is like that of a prey being chased by a hound. Oh, someone actually going after you at this point.
戦いが始まって6日。ここに足を運んだのは君が初めてだ。
He straightens his body that's about to fall into the ground. When did he appear? He looks with bloodshot eyes at the priest before the altar, and he says something. The priest frowns. He did not completely understand the boy, but it seems he's asking for help. He wants protection. A master that has lost a servant may ask for protection under the condition that he withdraw from the war. The place of retreat, the last sanctuary, is this church. And the master of this place is the priest called Kodamine Kure.
では戦いを放棄するのか、少年。
The boy reacts like fire to the quiet voice.
当たり前だ。僕に死ねって言うのか。いいか。サーバントがいないんじゃ殺しようがないし、マスターなんてやってられない。僕は普通の人間なんだ。いわば被害者側だろ。そういうのを狙ってさ、一方的に殺すなんて不公平じゃないか。
Oh, why do I feel like he'll want to kill you just because of your whining like this? Not because he finds it annoying, but because he'll find it fascinating. The priest does not answer and only looks at the intruder, as if to peer within his skins, bones, and meat.
なんだよ。なんか文句あるのかよ。お前。
意見などない。君は今回一人目の放棄者であり、我が教会始まって以来の使用者だ。管理者として、ここに根付いた父に代わり、丁重にもてなそう。
Really? The first one to even use the church for this purpose? Damn.
なんだよ。リタイアしたのは僕だけだっていうのか。くそ、みっともない。こんなことじいさんに知られたらなんて言われるか。
Okay.
ああ、それもこれもお前たちのせいだぞ。ライダーなんてカスをつかませやがって、あんまりにも不公平じゃないか。
Oh my goodness. He strikes the ground in a rage, and I am looking forward to not having to hear him anymore. The sound of the punch echoes like a bell, and the priest smiles with great interest.
では、ライダーは役に立たなかったと。
そうだよ。たく、大口叩きやがって。あいつ、この僕があんなに手を貸してやったのにあっけなく死にやがった。あれなら他のサーバントの方がよっぽど役に立ったんだ。
You want Berserker? Oh, I would have loved to see you try to control Berserker. Oh my goodness, wait. Konamine, you're not gonna offer him.
ああ、それでも僕はうまくやった。ちゃんとじいさんの言いつけ通りやって準備は万全だったんだ。だっていうのにあいつら揃って邪魔をしやがって。2対1だぞ。そんなの勝ち目なんてないじゃないか。
Was it? Okay.
そうだ。負けたのは僕のせいじゃない。単にサーバントの質の差なんだ。それをあいつら偉そうに勝ち誇った顔しやがって。
That they even left you and didn't see you as enough of a threat to kill you. And he crawls on the ground. He hits the floor, grieves his misfortune, and reflects his obstacles. But his resentful voice disappears quickly. Hatred of his level cannot break the silence in this church.
くそー、くそくそくそくそー。
He repeats his agony. In the midst of it, tap. The priest's footsteps echo through the room as if to break the frozen air. The priest slowly puts his hand on the boy's shoulder.
つまり、 君にはまだ戦う覚悟はあるということだな。
He looks down at the loser and says so with a kind voice.
Eh?
He cannot understand the priest's words. The priest in black has a friendly smile on his face.
君は運がいい。ちょうど一人手の空いているサーバントがいてね。
Yay! Hey, Lancer. You gonna join up with Shinji here? Wow, you two get along so well with your, like, hair dangling like that. The priest offers new salvation as if suppressing his joy. Oh, boy. Interlude out. Okay, that's probably not a bad place to end it. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't really think Kuramine would do this, but you don't think there's any chance he might offer him Gilgamesh? I'm not sure Gilgamesh would do that. Lancer's the only real option, as far as I can tell. But who knows? So, I will leave it there. I will see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.